So this is after the solution has been activated on the server. So I will be able to go into site actions, site settings, and I'm going to choose site collection features. I see my feature here, which I'm going to activate. And what it is going to do is going to provide with me a couple of content types. So if I go into site content types and filter that, I can see it's added 3 new content types, and it's basically just folders. And it has the title, description, CMS, and body and rel. And they are very much alike. I think our content folder has a side column called show in menu, which is a true/false field. Okay, so back to site action. My site collection feature was activated, so it's time to the site feature. I'm going to activate the site feature. What that is going to do, well, let me just deactivate that. And yes, I want to deactivate it, and just show you the source code. This is a standard out of the box HTML. Oh, sorry, master page. So after I have deployed this feature, it's going to deploy via the delegate control into the master page this block of code here. So what that is first go out and get the Google APIs. Then it's going to call init JavaScript file that you will have full control over. You can just open that up in SharePoint Designer and just modify the heck out of that file. And then I'm going to set the SP edit mode, and it's going to vary if the page is in edit mode or in read mode. I'm going to have a variable here that says it's true or false. And then I'm going to my project files and getting my editor. And down here I'm using a control that will only display if the page is in edit mode, and I'm editing, or my rights are that I am allowed to edit the page, so it will set this variable that we had up here to true. So that's why. So when I have that to true, I can in my JavaScript go ahead to see if I have a field I want to slap on an editor, or want to do something else. And then we're just going to reference a init file from our project that's probably going to use some of the settings that you have customized up here. Okay, let's move on. So the next thing I need is just a regular document library, which I can store my pages and my content in. So I'm going to document library, say create a document library called pages. So one neat feature you want to enable here is just use the versioning. So if you do something stupid, you can always find a previous version of your page. I want to use, instead of the regular Word document, I want to go with the web part page. Hit OK. Go into settings just to modify that a bit, because I want to use my content type. So I go into advanced settings, and I'm going to allow management of the content types, and I'm going to throw away the new folder. I don't want that. And now we just got the document. The document in this case is the web part page. So I want to add a couple of my content types. So those would be these guys. Okay. I think we are pretty much there. Okay. So I'm going to create a site structure here. So I will start with a language folder. I will put on a couple of root folders, and then I'm going to end up with my content folder. And in any of these, I mean, it probably just depends on what kind of structure I want on my site. But this is like the 3-tier structure that we laid out, and you can continue with content folder, under content folder, under content folder. So you can have as many levels as you want to. And that was one of the thing that we felt was a little bit hard to do, was websites with different levels of navigation. So let's start with the language folder. I'm just going to create a couple of folders. So what you saw there was that was a regular boring text field, multiple lines. So what the JavaScript did was to see that I was able to find this content, this side column, and I just replaced that text field with our editor. So with our editor, I'm able to go ahead and now, as I have created a picture library in here, it's just going to call that, and it's going to make me a little bit easier for me to grab the URLs of those pictures and put those in here. But there's nothing preventing you from writing some kind of code that just made you, like when you click on that image in that thing, it will autofill this. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to create a couple of folders. So we have a couple of folders here. Those 2 language folders to have folder below them. So in the UK, I have About Us, I have Products. Within About Us, I have a map folder. So a couple of ways I can fill some content into this menu item here. And that's either going into the edit properties, that's going to bring up my text field, which I'm going to convert to editor, and I can do whatever I want to do here. Or there's the second option. I should click on this menu point or folder, if you will, and just choose the document. Well, the document is going to bring up the standard web part page here, so I'm just going to select default. And let me see, I think I would like that one. Yeah, that would be nice. Hit create. So if I want to link directly to my map menu item here, I have that here in my structure. So I have the URL up here, pages, UK, About Us, map. And if I leave this part out, link directly like this, it's going to bring up that default page. So that's one of the ways you can just like click around and show the default pages with each folder, and that's a way you can create a site also.